All right, another quickie lesson within 3 minutes here. We're going to play with some Boolean operations, which actually just means that we're going to basically carve out part of this shape over here using another shape. So let's do this. We'll do it in a couple ways. I'm going to hit Shift A, and don't forget when I do this, you can also see what I'm pressing on the keyboard. There you go, Shift A. And let's make a plane. All right, I'm going to hit S and make this a little bit bigger. Okay. Let's move it up some. I'm going to rotate this as well. So I'm going to hit R, and then I'm going to hit Y. So constrain it to the Y. Well, actually, that was not the direction I thought I was going to go, but that's okay. Okay, so grab the cube. All right, go over here to add modifier. And if you're not seeing this, which you probably aren't, be sure you've got the little wrench guy selected over there, the little wrench icon. And we're going to hit Boolean, okay? First thing I want you to do is go over here and just see this little sampler. Well, we don't have too many objects in here anyway, just the plane. So you could select it this way, or let me back out of that. You could use the eyedropper tool to go select the plane. All right, so let's do this. Switch this over to carve, okay? And then you'll see basically what we want to have happen here, where we've taken out the top half of this using the plane to kind of carve through that. Another option over here would be to set this to difference, and you'll notice that then we get the top half instead. And the cool thing about this is you can move around these shapes still. Basically nothing has been committed yet, okay? So move this up. I mean, you could even do some other rotations on it, whatever you want to do. And then once you kind of at some point you'll probably want to lock it down, especially since what we're going to be doing through this series of videos is exporting out shapes to bring into Xcode later. So we can't just kind of leave it in this modified mode. So let's set it to intersect, and then let's hit apply, okay? And you'll notice the plane's still there, but we can pop this guy off now, and then suddenly, in fact, let's go ahead and just delete this. We've got our shape that is now kind of committed to the Boolean operation that we did. So if I hit Z over here, you can see what it looks like in wireframe. Pretty good looking. Let's do this again. All right, just maybe in some ways just for practice, but let's make kind of a little trench through this guy. So instead of just using a plane there, we could go and, oops, I meant to hit Shift A. There we go. Let's make another cube. I'm gonna scale this guy to maybe about here. Let's scale it just on the Y. There we go. And let's scale it just on the X as well. So pop it out like this. All right, bring this guy up. There we go. That should be good. So again, we'll select this one more time. We'll go over here to Boolean, and let's select our other cube. Again, let's carve that guy. Actually, let's leave it as mesh. Do a little something different. Hit up difference over here. Let me select this and just hit hide on it. Okay, so that's what we want, right? Some sort of cool little trench through this thing. And I'll hit Alt H to unhide that. I should have mentioned how I hid that before. So Alt H will hide. H will hide. Alt H will unhide it. And let's go ahead and commit this. So we'll hit apply over here again. Now at that point I can just delete this guy out, and I've got this nice little clean shape that we could export out. Oh, but you know what? We are heading toward 4 minutes. Let's go ahead and leave it at that for now. Okay. So there it is. That's your Boolean modifier.